Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the death battle of Zuko versus Shoto Todoroki.
Hope you got that right.
Avatar versus My Hero Academia. So, it's Fire Guy versus Fire Guy with cool-looking scars. That's all I got. I know more about Zuko than I do Shoto.
Same here.
I know he's definitely one of the more, like, prolific characters in My Hero Academia, but that's really it. And I know he shoots fire out of his hands and stuff like that, but there's more to it. And Zuko, you know, what can you not say about Zuko that we already know? Just a guy looking for honor, a whole lot of honor.
There's more honor.
But, you know, has a really good full character development arc by the end of the series run. And really good character. And some really kick-ass abilities as well.
Yeah. So, let's dive into this, because like I said, there's much to say. We know about Zuko, so maybe we'll learn a lot more about, like I said, Shoto. And maybe it may change our minds. Maybe we'll realize, okay, we go with Shoto, or see how powerful Shoto is, or something like that. So, let's just dive right into this for this death battle between Zuko versus Shoto Todoroki, Avatar versus My Hero Academia, which is another show I'm going to watch. It's a lot on my list. Here we go.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Miller Lite. The world is obviously a bit strange right now, but beer makes it better, like an ice-cold, delicious Miller Lite. Cheers to staying safe, keeping in touch, and great-tasting beer. Miller Lite, great taste with only 96 calories and 3.2
There's more to it than just beer.
However you and your friends are enjoying Miller time this summer, you can have the original light beer delivered by going to MillerLite.com/battle to find the delivery options near you. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs for 12 ounces. With all those cool anime heroes out there, there's bound to be plenty with angsty daddy issues. You mean like you? Don't be silly, Wiz. I'm not an anime character.
And I hate you.
The fire-bending hunter of the Avatar, the last airbender. And Shoto Todoroki, the prodigal son of Fire and Ice from My Hero Academia.
Fire and Ice.
Oh, see? That's what shows how much we know about My Hero Academia.
Armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It was funny, Jump Force. It was like, here's a new character. People were like,
Earth.
oh, that's great for the 3 people still playing that game.
The 4 elemental nations once coexisted peacefully. Then everything changed
when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed with that game. I'm like, it's like you get this big hype and it's like it's just very.
It's a fun game. It's just everything else sucks about it.
Yeah.
Many believed his
it's
rule
so much
would
better
one day
with it.
pass to either his daughter Azula or his son Zuko. Yeah, Fire Dad was way too ego crazy for that. He drove Azula mad, even though he did clearly favor her. Poor little Zuko got screwed over from the beginning. Can you imagine your dad saying that while your sister was born lucky, you were just lucky to be born? I can't imagine my dad saying anything to me. Oh, right.
Right.
Zuko was desperate to prove himself. What a fine work ethic. But he screwed up by talking out a turn in a big boy meeting. So naturally, his dad took him aside, sat him down, and taught him the importance of respecting others.
Nope.
Wait for it.
Oh, wait. Just kidding. He burned his friggin' face off. Holy shit! With his new scar came a new mission. Zuko would hunt down the elusive Avatar, the one threat to his nation's rule, to prove himself to his father and regain his honor. Which is just a nice way of saying he was banished so he could never come back.
Yeah.
Just like my dad didn't. Though, frankly, Zuko did have the talent and training he needed to capture someone even as powerful as the Avatar. Damn right! He's a fighting pro! The dude's strong enough to shatter metal chains with a kick! He's super skilled with martial arts, dual swords, and, oh yeah, firebending! As a firebender, Zuko harnesses the light of the sun to summon flames from thin air. Wherever fire remains alight in an area that's not too cold, he can manipulate or bend it to his will. I mean, if I had to pick between swirling water around, tossing a few rocks, or farting hot air all the time, I would definitely go with firebending. It literally means you're a living flamethrower. Plus, it's surprisingly versatile.
That's what it is.
Aside from simply creating, launching, and moving flames, firebending can be used to heat objects, melt through ice prisons, and even defy gravity. Is that guy flying? With fire? Awesome. How does that even work? Well, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Here we go.
Third law. By creating a rapid series of explosions,
Don't you guys
palm,
expect to see Newton in this?
the hand and fire is launched toward the user, thereby creating propulsion. Yeah, firebending isn't.
It's funny how the
about
blue
creating
fire is
fire.
more
It's about creating a
powerful
bunch
than
of it.
the
So Zuko
Yeah.
can make large, long-lasting walls.
Because
of flame to
it's blue
protect
flame that's so
himself
hot.
and keep
It's
enemies at a
like
distance.
so cold it's hot.
Stuff's hot, you know. Yeah, it's fire. You know, I've
It's
actually
funny,
rigged
too.
up my arm to replicate the technique of firebending. Dummy,
Okay.
if you please.
Another test. How thrilling.
Now, this isn't as simple as just pointing and shooting. Firebenders fuel their flames with their own breath. And using it at all requires a fierce understanding of martial arts.
only the movie get that
What are you
right.
trying to do, the
Yeah.
Macarena?
Remember, 5 guys, 1 rock.
Right. Exactly. 5 guys, 1 rock.
That's a Chinese martial art that's all about agility, wide stances, and aggressive attacks. A perfect mix of speed and strength. Like this. Whoa! Whiz. Why?
Ha ha ha.
That's it. Ah.
Generate is extremely hot, capable of melting through a cast iron door hot. This would need to be over 1200 degrees Celsius. And while Sozin's comet was boosting its powers, Zuko's uncle Iroh blasted apart the giant outer wall of Ba Sing Se. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah. I remember that.
I mean, that's like the thickest wall I've ever seen. Second only to the emotional walls between me and my dad. Even without Sozin's
Jesus Christ,
Really?
daddy issues
once
up
every
in this.
100 years, Zuko
Yeah,
has more than enough
Super
firepower to
Heavy
level
Rain,
a building.
Friends
That's no laughing matter for any.
Oh yeah, learning how to like redirect lightning.
Quick enough to catch
Oh,
lightning
yeah.
and use his fire powers to redirect it wherever
Yeah.
he wants it to go. Kapow! Suck it, Dad! Oh shoot, wait, did he just shoot his dad with lightning? Zuko's quest for the Avatar led him down a different path than he expected. Inspired by his kind uncle and the Avatar himself, he joined the heroes on a new journey, one of self-discovery. Yeah, turns out
Everybody
he
wants
didn't
Uncle
need
Dear.
his dad's approval after all.
Iroh.
Iroh. You know, everybody needs that.
Quit
echo.
sounding like the live action film!
Shut up.
Zuko's definitely had a heated redemption arc, and now that he's the Fire Daddy, Fire Lord, his honor
say
keeps
Fire
burning
Daddy?
brighter.
The hell?
Crushing on Zuko. What? No. Yeah, you are. It's okay, Wiz. Everybody does.
Hello. Zuko here.
Welcome to a world where the supernatural is natural, where more than 80% of the population possesses superhuman abilities known as quirks. And because everyone loves to game a system, there's a superhero leaderboard. At the very top of it stands the ultimate hero, All Might. All Might's feats and reputation.
Yeah, but he
were
got his ass
incredible,
kicked
a
by
true
my
symbol
guy.
of that is, everyone except the hero perpetually stuck at rank number 2. That's Endeavor, and he vowed to surpass All Might. But his literal firepower was just never enough. But if he couldn't do it himself, he would vicariously through his own heir. Thus, he made the desperate decision to arrange a quirk marriage. Basically, he paid a family off to get a wife with an ice quirk and popped out kids until he got the right quirk combo.
Wow!
Like I need a shower. After
Yeah, I need a shower too
I know.
after that.
they finally spawned the child he was looking for, Shoto Todoroki. Half cold, half hot. Literally, right side's ice like his mom, and left side's fire like his dad. Endeavor
That's
quickly
cool.
separated young Todoroki from his supposedly lesser siblings, ruthlessly training him to become the most powerful hero in history. Surprise! Things didn't go so well. He drove Shoto's mom totally insane until she broke.
Oh shit.
Pouring
Oh.
boiling water on her son's left side because it reminded her too much of him. Okay.
God
This is
damn!
super heavy for a colorful cartoon about.
Thank you! I forgot this is anime we're talking about.
Truly fell for his father's disgusting manipulation. He attended UA High School, a hero academy, and worked to use his power for good. But just his mom's power. Why use fire when you can stick it to the man?
The only one
The
who's
man
done
being
ice.
big scary fire dad over there. Anyone else notice his facial hair is made of fire? How's that work? From his right side, Todoroki can summon intense bouts of cold, freezing the air or even creating massive glaciers of ice.
So it's less fire versus fire, more fire versus ice.
But he can still use fire if he wanted to.
Something badass. Heaven-piercing ice wall.
God damn.
Or you can just taste the self-loathing. He can create sheets of ice to slide on or propel himself forward as if riding a Healy. While he can't
Oh, cool, like
manipulate
Iceman.
ice after he's launched it, he has extremely precise control over its initial release. He can even freeze opponents so thoroughly that they are frozen both inside and out, effortlessly causing necrosis and shattering body parts.
Seriously, that's so dark. It's chilling. Talk about having a cold shoulder.
But Todoroki has a problem.
All the
While
cold
he is highly
puns.
resistant to cold, he's not immune.
Here I am. Guess I'll die.
I
So
won't
he's
be
not
needing you this
immune
time, dummy.
to his own
Genuine joy.
Casting
Genuine
so much ice from his
joy.
right side will cause his body temperature to drop until he falls unconscious, potentially even suffering frostbite.
I mean, it takes freezing an entire building before side effects even start to show up. So it's not all.
That's kind of weird. You can have ice powers, but you're so affected by your own powers.
Yeah.
That's why Endeavor chose to mix ice with fire. See, he had the same problem with his own fire quirk. But with cold and hot combined, they could counter each other's weaknesses.
Thankfully, Shoto made a friend who
Oh,
would
so his
show
father
him
here
that
still
fire
had
wasn't his
deals with that
father's.
too.
It was his own. You tell him, Deku. Finally, the full power of Icy Hot was unleashed.
Icy Hot.
I'm thinking it helped my back.
That does look cool.
Hurts from carrying the show.
While he's much less proficient with fire given his lack of experience with it, this half of his quirk is identical to Endeavor's. His fire is hot enough to melt Tetsu Tetsu, whose body can turn to steel, which means it can reach temperatures over 1600 degrees.
He can blast fire like a raging inferno, form walls of flame to block off areas, and use his evil dad's signature technique, flash fire.
Flash fire is a method
Flash
of
fire!
flame under super hot temperatures before releasing
Your
a single
desire.
strike. Endeavor can also shoot
Flash
his fire,
fire!
use it to cling to walls, and fly.
But even if he is a huge dick, Endeavor was kinda right. Fire and ice combined put both quirks at their best. Shoto is one of the best in his class, taking hits from a tank like
Wow, it
Deku,
took a second.
fighting
You only
top
went
tier
to
foes
ice
like
over
Sting,
and
and keeping up with classmates like Bakugo and Tokoyami, who can block Kaminari's electricity.
And while he's often criticized for relying too much on his quirk, Todoroki is incredibly smart and a quick thinker, reading and setting traps for his opponents in the blink of an eye.
And after all that craziness, he finally patched things up with his mom, and somehow even inspired his dad to try and be a better person. What a
That's
nice
good.
story. I wish he could inspire my dad too. Not Mama, though. She's already perfect.
Well on his way to becoming a
He's got
successful
family
hero,
issues.
Shoto Todoroki no longer fights in spite of his father, but for himself and the sake of others.
Shit.
I'll be a hero.
God damn.
All right, the
Fuck, man.
They both
No
got
one can
family
have
issues.
have a happy origin story in this fight, man. One got abused by his father, and who said you were lucky to be born, and the other one,
Even when you're stuck indoors,
God Lord, the other one.
Yeah, yeah. So who do you think at this point?
I don't fucking know. They both have daddy issues. I don't fucking know. No, one has daddy and mommy issues. I don't know.
Active ingredients as Viagra and
We have to make some type of decision.
I mean, they're talking about Viagra pills, so I don't know.
How convenient.
Blue Chew is prescribed on
They are!
I understand that, but I'm not talking about that.
I don't know.
You gotta make some type of choice. Choose.
Just in case
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe if it comes down to it.
I don't know. I'll go with Todoroki.
Someone.
They're made in the U.S. and cheaper than a pharmacy.
Right now, we've got a special deal for you. Visit BlueChew.com
Oh, I'll probably
and get
go
your
with
first
Zuko.
shipment free when you use our special promo code BATTLE. Just pay $5 shipping.
Again, that's BLUEchew.com, promo code BATTLE to try it for free.
Now that's a good deal. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
I see, though, I think the only reason Zuko wins, because unlike Todoroki, he's actually mastering his fire
Yeah.
bending.
And it doesn't affect them, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Pay for that.
No, wait. I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Your actions say otherwise. Fire, like my father. I'll prove I'm better than both of you.
Dude, he just did a little fire.
What's the matter? Melting under pressure?
He's just like me.
they found a common thing. Now I can't wait for one of them to die.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
It's called death battle, not are you okay battle?
Hug it out battle, you know.
I feel like somebody's fanfic is coming true at this point.
Yeah.
All of that other thing, I feel like this is the one. Nuh-uh! Todoroki totally kicked Zuko's ass.
Damn.
No!
Not the watermelon!
Not the cabbages.
The cabbages, the cabbages.
With fire, you could obviously block it, but not this. It's over.
You see the
Like I
ice
said,
effect,
Zuko has had more training with fire than him.
He's mastered it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at him. It's affecting him.
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win.
Then I'll have to go beyond.
Beyond.
There's always anime guy says go beyond. I feel like it's a checklist. You can't be called anime unless you have some version of a phrase go beyond. Oh, look at that anime shot.
I will win this for my honor.
Yeah, it's all about that honor.
Yeah, the fire breath. Shit.
Yeah, man, that is pretty cool.
That's a cool shot. Oh, damn.
Damn.
Off with this. It looks like off with his head.
Ah, I guess I won this one.
Oh, no. It's just, yeah. Yeah, you got this one.
Apologies.
KO.
Okay, talk about cool as hell. That was epic. Please, I'm grieving here. Both Todoroki and Zuko held solid advantages over the other. Zuko's martial arts, athleticism, and lightning-fast reflexes meant that if he could get close to Todoroki, he could likely end the fight pretty quick. But Shoto's no
They
slouch.
never got too close to him.
Better at long range, but he's been in scraps before, like with the super fast, super deadly hero killer Stain. And with all that ice popping up everywhere and his own super sliding and boosting skills, Shoto made it hard for Zuko to get close for long. Plus, the speed difference wasn't all that drastic. Todoroki's fellow student Tokoyami's Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari's electricity after it had been fired. Quirks are not magic, and there are very few ways for electricity to travel through the air. Lightning is essentially an ionized path that electricity travels through. Kaminari's quirk must use the same method. Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari, Bakugo dodged Dark Shadow, and Todoroki can match Bakugo in a fight. Bada bing, bada boom, that's lightning fast reflexes, baby. While Zuko certainly had more control over fire, Todoroki could easily repel his firebending with his own flames, not to mention the clear difference in temperature. Zuko may be skilled with fire, but he's not immune to it, nor did he have any reliable counter for fast and massive ice attacks. We don't even need to bust out the calculator for this one, Wiz. That stadium is circled by a 4-kilometer track. That's huge, and the edgy ice wall covered almost half of it in less than a second. Zuko didn't have that kind of power spread. Yes, I know fire melts ice, but not instantly when it comes to gigantic glaciers. Plus, firebending becomes much more difficult in cold temperatures. Sure, Zuko's melted through ice prisons before, but only ones where he could still move or at least breathe. Remember, firebending requires breath and movement. When Azula was trapped in an ice prison so compact she couldn't move or breathe, she was helpless. But like, Shoto could just freeze over Zuko's insides anyway. No way he was surviving that. Zuko might have been an admirable bender and adorable fan favorite, but Todoroki's overwhelming ice, versatile defense,
I think that's why I went with
incredible
Zuko's
power
more
was
just a
too
fan
much for him.
favoritism.
Zuko aimed for success, but his opponent Shoto put him on ice.
Really?
The winner is
Look,
Shoto
you knew
Todoroki.
that. Really? Oh, man.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle.
It was a good death battle. I like the battle scene. The battle scenes are
If you
awesome.
want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some TV merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
So we already know the next time because, well, I'll get to that after this.
Yeah.
But I'm still looking forward to this one. Wally West Flash versus Archie Sonic. Yeah, so just a heads up. This week, this is the first of 3 death battles we're doing because we are really behind.
We didn't realize how far behind we were in death battles. That's our
yeah.
fault
So we're 3 whole behind. So we know like we have this one coming out. We have this one we just did. Next up is Flash Sonic, and then after that we have the boys battle? Was it the 7 battle royale from the boys?
From the boys. So, but this battle though overall was a good battle. I enjoyed it. It was really
man. Fuck, I didn't know shit about Todoroki, and now I feel bad for Todoroki after this, man.
So you thought you felt bad for Zuko, now you feel bad for him.
This dude porked this lady a few times to get the formula just right, and then when he did, have her get a nervous fucking mental breakdown.
She just snaps and just, she tosses that
pot of water
into his face where he gave him that scar.
Good lord, man. I'm glad he has like Shoto friends like Deku to help him with that shit. Because if not, he's fucked. Like, good lord, thank God he's in a shonen anime.
Yeah.
And he's on the good guy side. Because if not, this would have been a whole different story.
Oh, this would be more brutal at this point.
But yeah, this was a good fight overall. Yeah, it was. I kind of felt it was clear that Shoto was gonna win because like he had that ice element for him on his side. Plus, he already knew how to use fire in a way, not fully mastered, but in a way you still knew how to use fire.
Yeah, of course. You can tell that in this battle.
Yeah, I love Wiz's hard on for Zuko. It's like at the end too. He's like, yeah, you won.
I'm grieving.
But yeah, this was a fun death battle.
Yeah, it was.
We got to learn a whole lot about Shoto we didn't know before, and now we know. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Jesus H. Christ.
Anyways.
We love our parents, by the way. We really do.
Yes, we do.
So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else, when it comes to talking about death battles, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys' thoughts are on this death battle. Did your favorite win? Did your favorite lose? You know, do you agree or disagree with how this death battle went? Let us know in the comments down below. If we got any information that we may have gotten wrong in the beginning, we apologize. You can correct us down below. But just let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very fire and ice filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
or any one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of our playlists down below.
If you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter
and Stardust
@SuperReactBros.